It's always interesting. You look sometimes at catcher ERA, right? Certain starting pitchers like pitching to certain catchers better, and Heim has been very good for the Rangers. You saw his absence when he was out, but it's amazing, Pete. When you look at Texas and you say, all right, would have been nice if they had DeGrom. Hopefully Scherzer comes back, but this is now a formidable 1-2 with Jordan Montgomery and Nathan Eovaldi.
It is. I love to see that right there because it just took me back to Bruce Bochy in the relationship with Buster Posey. Bruce Bochy, former catcher. It's no surprise watching Jordan Heim with Mike Maddox and Bruce Bochy come of life, and you're right, that starter pitcher ERA. And what he has done with these two right here, I want to show you Montgomery the things I love. This is the last start of the season in a must-win game. He's up 2-1, watching nobody out, runner at second base. Base hit ties the game. Your Seattle Mariners are coming. He was able to make pitches to get out of the sixth inning, finishes it with a punch-out. This shows me wherewithal and moxie. Watch this. Second inning of the playoff game. You think I'm ready for the playoffs? You dadgum right I am. I'll dive and make any play you need. I'll get first and third, 2 outs, get you out of that jam. Now watch this. The pop-up, perfect pitch inside. This guy can pitch. When he gets in trouble, he bends, he doesn't break. Now, this guy, Nathan Eovaldi, big-time stuff. Look at the split. I just want to show you a split fastball. The fastball is electric. He's healthy. And then you think that's coming, the split disappears. Yeah. There's the fastball. Just a back and forth. He's also got a slider. But this man right here is made for the moment. And this is just to show you, this is game 1 on the right, game 2 on the left. Right-hander, left-hander, to 2 completely different looks. These guys remind me a lot of each other. You see them in the dugout feeding. And this is the reason why Montgomery's going start 1, and because Eovaldi, on 4 days rest, you see 5.12 ERA as opposed to giving him that extra day. I like the extra day as well, 2.54. So you're going to have Montgomery starting game 1 as he has. And
would have been 4 days rest for game 1 instead 5 days rest game 2.
That's exactly right. Now Eovaldi's going to go. Here's what you see right here, the rest of this rotation. This is what gets interesting for me, Harold, is what do you do after 1 and 2? We know Scherzer is back in the mix. Does he get to start game 3? Dunning's been outstanding with Heaney on his back. Heaney has pitched well versus the Astros. Who gets the start? This is what I'll say. This starting staff is going to have to carry the load, and Bruce Bochy is going to want to get them into the 6th and 7th inning. His bullpen is probably his weakest link, and we know that. I think he's going to try to ride these starters. They seem up for the task. Going to be a fun back and forth to see how all of them get deployed.
Well, the difference here, too, is that all those faces you saw may be used different ways. Because, again, we're in a different season, right? And you're familiar with this. You had Bochy before. And he may use starters at different times. He may use a bullpen. What does he do? How did you see that work when you were playing?
Well, John Gray. Look, let's go to the tape, and I'll show you what I saw Bruce Bochy do. And this is what I can see him doing with John Gray. Remember this guy? 2-time Cy Young Award winner, the freak, Tim Lincecum. He had 6 appearances in the 2012 postseason. 5 of the 6 were relief appearances of more than 2 innings. Remember Jeremy Affeldt? He's an 8th inning guy. He's in the World Series game in the 2nd. He rides him out until what does he do? Goes back to a starter. Oh, my goodness, this gives me chills just watching happen. I've watched Boch get creative, and you talk about the playoffs and riding the hot hand. Boy, did we ever ride number 40, left-hander, Madison Bumgarner. Bruce Bochy will get creative. He'll use starters in situations that may be a reliever. He's going to have to get creative with that bullpen, and I tell you what he's going to do is ride the hot hand. Whoever's hot is getting the ball.
You know, we keep thinking Scherzer's going to be a starter, right? Max Scherzer started out of the pen. He understands that role. He can get himself ready, maybe health-wise, that's what you do. Hey, you're going to get up, you're going in a game. Because he's not going to give you 7 right now. Right. Not going to happen. But he can give you 2 or 3. When it counts.
That's right.
High leverage, he can do all that. So, I don't know. We'll see how they use him.
He could certainly help you in any which way.
Any way you want to use him.